I'm really excited to see what this thing can do. This is a Skytex Skypad 7S, and this is a 7-inch device. We're gonna have specs down below in the description. We're not gonna bore you with the specs on camera here. So without further ado, let us get a closer look on this to see what videos, reading, PDFs, and so much more looks on this amazing Skypad. Taking a closer look at the 7-inch, we have an HDMI cable, micro USB, reset button, headphone, 3.5mm headphone jack. We also have a camera at the back, volume up, volume down, and power button. Excusez-moi. And nothing on really any of the other sides. Micro SD card on the side here. Single speaker on the back. Really cool kind of faux carbon fiber weave-esque pattern, as you can see there. It's very nice. Offers a lot of grip without any fingerprints. That's cool. And the front has a camera at the top and the Skytex logo at the bottom. Doesn't look much from it's very reflective, as you can see, your microphone and everything. It doesn't look much from the front, but the back is where the style really comes through, and the it kind of gives a little bit of personality from the back. Because this is running the standard Android experience, we're not going to really teach you how this works or go through the little settings and stuff, because it's not a skinned version. It's going to be like every other Android version you've seen. No problem though. We're going to look at a few things. We're going to look at an ebook, a video, a 3D game, the web browser, and then check out the App Store options. So let us kick it off with opening Aldico. This is an ebook that is preloaded on Aldico. Now, by default, this device can't open any ebooks. We tried putting a couple EPUBs on here and opening them with Office Suite, and it wouldn't work. So this is what you're going to have to use to open it with. You have to go to the App Store and download an ebook. We're not going to dive too much into functionality because that would be an Aldico review and not a Skytex Skypad review. But this is what it's going to look like on the Skypad Skytex. Decent contrast, screen's not too washed out with reflectivity. We have a couple of the lights off here because when we had them on, it was a little bit reflective, but this is overall the ebook experience on this. You can tap the bottom, software-driven home key, back key, and more key. So we're now going to go to YouTube. Oh, we have a Get YouTube icon, and what all these gets basically are preloaded on this device, and when you click get, it kind of says would you like to download this, and then it automatically goes through everything it needs to do to download it onto your system, kind of like so. So it's pretty much preloaded suggested apps, not preloaded apps. So it's up to you to download them if you want. So we're gonna queue up a video and then check it out. Absolutely no complaints about the video whatsoever. The resolution was great. The HD picture was flawless. The sound could have been a bit lighter, but we have it on its back, and the speakers are on the back. And we're now going to open up a 3D game, Cordy. This is a full 3D. Oh, let's just turn this down. So this is a full 3D game, and when I say 3D, obviously not 3 dimensions, because you wouldn't even be able to watch it on this YouTube video. I just mean that there's no pre-rendered backgrounds or anything like that. Everything is rendering full-time, so you can see the backgrounds, the foreground, the perspective changes based on where you travel in this game. It kind of, there's a camera that follows you, but it angles itself when you jump high and jump low and all that kind of stuff. So you can see, even with the 3D game, let's get past all the tutorials. I know how to play this. What's that? Anyways, after you get past all the tutorials here, we'll be able to run. Whee! So yeah, I mean, it's playing it flawlessly. There's no lagging. I mean, everything's changing and kind of zooming in, zooming out. There doesn't seem to be anything really holding it back. So the video experience is pretty good. We did try some other things before on, like, you know, what do you call, Asphalt, and a couple other games. EA, I think Real Racing we tried. Oh, there we go, double jump. That's always useful. So yeah, it was it's a pretty good game experience. Didn't really see anything kind of lagging or dropping frames or anything like that. Overall, recommended for games. Now let's look at the App Store options. We have One Mobile Marketplace, App Store, and we have Google Play. So we do have several app options. So we'll start with One Mobile. This is obviously One Mobile's proprietary marketplace. It only works in landscape unless portrait. There we go. It automatically goes to portrait first. So this is the App Store for One Mobile. And of course they have plenty of apps for you to download. So I'm sure you've all seen that before. App Store by Skytex. This is the Skytex App Store. They have it catered to their own kind of look, themed Skytex, and you can download 100,000 apps from here as well, all of them perfectly optimized for your tablet. And of course you have Google Play, and that is the 3-4 million apps there, so you won't have to worry about a shortage of apps with Google Play. Now if you go to the browser, we'll just check out a couple things here. Let's go to the Goody Reader website, of course. Typing is fine. There doesn't seem to be any lag or catching up or anything like that. I don't think I mistyped either. No, it was pretty good. I like the default clicking noise. You can get rid of that, of course. That was just pre-set up by them when you open this out of the box. So we have a lot of images on our site, and so far it's loading up pretty quickly, and the pinch and zoom is active early on, even though a lot of the images haven't showed up yet. And we know that a lot of tablets have issue with pinching and zooming when everything's not loaded because it needs to think and all that kind of stuff. But overall, the web experience seems pretty good. No long press highlights or anything like that, but that's fine. I mean, you can always download a different web browser. This is running Android. Anything you don't see that it can or can't do on this review, like you say, oh, you can't do this on this web browser, you can't do this on this ebook viewer, it's Android. You can download a new web browser, you can download a new ebook viewer. This is just to show you what the stock experience is like without catering it to each and every person's specific individual setups, because obviously you might not want to use browser. You might want to use Dolphin browser, Firefox, Chrome, Opera, whatever. This is essentially Skytex Skypad 7S. It's overall a very good package. The only thing I would say I'm not a fan of is the screen's viewing angle. At certain angles, it kind of gets washed out a little bit. Other than that, I'm nitpicking because that's what we do, and we have to kind of show you things, pros and cons and shortcomings and all that. But what I absolutely love about this is that it has an HDMI out. That is perfect. Not a lot of tablets do that anymore, and I wish more would, because this opens this up to more than just what this tablet is. You can advance this to a full 1080p TV, and that's outstanding because you don't have to even worry about, the viewing angle, this, and holding it like that and so forth. You have the option to stream this to your TV and enjoy all the great apps that this thing can run, like those 3D apps, on your TV screen, which is a huge advantage in Skytex's corner. So for more videos, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/GoodyReader, or you can go to our news publication like we just showed you there at goodyreader.com/blog. And for a Goody Reader video of the Skytex Skypad 7S, this is Peter. Everyone, have a great day. We review everything under the sun, and the Skytex line of tablets seem to be doing pretty well. They gradually get better and better for each line they kind of release. I know for a lot of devices like the Nook Simple Touch with glow light, they were really good, and then they made the Nook glow light, and that was garbage. So Skytex is heading in the right direction, definitely. For more information on these devices, you can read our articles on goodyreader.com/blog. That's our news publication. Or you can keep watching on youtube.com/goodyreader, where we have over 860 videos for your viewing pleasure. So for another great vid, this is Peter. Thanks for watching, everyone.